if you close your eyes.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of our FIFA Battle series. Today we have got Nainggolan and Marchisio, the one that I really wanted, and you guys really pulled through and did vote that one up for me. So I want to say thank you for that, because I wanted to do these two players, because I haven't used these two players a lot since the beginning. I used them a lot at the start of the year and I haven't used them too much since, but they were amazing to use, and I really did love them. As always guys, you can vote. You can see in the bottom left and right hand corners vote A and B. Make sure you do go and vote up which one you want to see in the comment section, because it'd be interesting to see two BPL options, so it'd be interesting to see which one you guys select. But today we've got Nainggolan and Marchisio, both two fantastic Serie A midfielders. Serie A doesn't really get a lot of love nowadays in FIFA very much. But I really do like these two, you know, both costing sort of 40-50k each. Marchisio does have the edge on the weak foot and skill moves, having 4 stars on the weak foot and skill moves. Both have high work rates, which for me I really do like, but Nainggolan does have the edge in terms of stamina. I think he's got like 93 stamina, whereas Marchisio's is only about 80. And for me, I think stamina is just something that's very important. It depends more on the game modes you play. If you play in FUT Champions, stamina is very important. Traits: Nainggolan has shooting and long shot taker, whereas Marchisio has leadership, flair, shooting, long shot taker, ultimate professional, and technical dribbler. So he has some amazing traits there. So in that screen, Marchisio looks like he has the edge, but let's go into the gameplay and see who had the edge there. So guys, when we go into the gameplay, I did actually play 1 or 2 games in FUT Champions with these two. I found these two played well in FUT Champions, and I really wanted to test them in a testing environment. And you can see there with that interception from Nainggolan. That's really what he does best, you know. He's really an enforcer. I think that's probably a good word for him. He's more of an enforcer in that CDM role. At the minute I'm using a La Liga team, and these two were substitutes for me, so they came on at half time every single game. And I tended to put Nainggolan at CDM, because when you look at his card, CDM is really where he's best suited. You know, he's probably best suited as a CDM, but he can play further up the pitch. He's got good enough shooting, dribbling and passing. He can do things like that though. When you stick him at the top end of the pitch, he sticks it completely wide from like 7 yards. So that's why I tend to kind of keep him as a CDM. But genuinely, this is where Marchisio really does shine. You know, I did change a couple of times to a cam, where I'd put Marchisio as a cam, and he really shone when I stuck him in there. These two guys are similar, but do have a lot of dissimilarities. I tended to put Nainggolan at CDM, and I tended to put Marchisio as a cam, and that really did seem to work. So in some aspects, these two are similar in terms of their cards, but where they're best playing and kind of where they really suit, where they best, you know, where you get the best out of them is really two different situations. But you can see Nainggolan, good bit of step overs, playing it into backer, and then a great finish from backer. And that's really what Nainggolan can do going forwards. He's probably just better staying back. You know, he's better as a CDM. He's got great stamina, so you can use him to defend. You can use him to run and just cut passing lanes, because he's got huge stamina that he'll go the whole 90 minutes, you know, and he'll be able to do that job really well for you. Whereas Marchisio doesn't really have the stamina to play that particular role, but he can play passes like that through to Cuadrado, and although it doesn't actually come of anything, it comes back to Marchisio and does get blocked. You know, it's a great pass. That's what he's good at. He's good at finding those intricate passes. You know, he's good at playing those through ball passes. And you see again Marchisio playing a great through ball to backer doing some great moves. And this is going to be it for the gameplay. Let's go and check and see what the stats were at the end of the 5 games. So guys, there we have the 5 games, and well, there we do have the gameplay and how the games went, and they both did only score the two goals each, which was a little bit disappointing. But you have to remember that they are midfielders. They're not supposed to be getting 1-to-1 ratios. I would probably say 2 or 3 goals, you know, kind of half the games to goals is probably what a midfielder should be getting at the very best, really. You know, it's very hard to get a 1-to-1 ratio with strikers this year. So trying to get that sort of ratio with a midfielder is pretty much impossible. Both played in the same team, so they got 18 team goals. But Marchisio did have the assist on edges, did have the edge on assists. Forget that, right? And he played fantastic. You know, as I said, I played him further up the field when I did bring him on, and that passing that he has, it says 83, but I stuck an artist on him, and his passing went up to like 92. and you saw some of the through balls he put through. He was amazing. Nainggolan, great CDM. I couldn't split these two, I really can't, because they're better in different positions. Nainggolan is a very good CDM, not so good going forward. Marchisio is very good going forwards, but not very good going backwards. If I had to pick one, I would probably just pick Nainggolan because of that stamina for me personally, but it really does depend on where you play. If you're playing FUT Champions, pick Nainggolan. If you're playing FUT Draft, or if you're playing Divisions or single player, pick Marchisio. So that is it for today's FIFA battle, guys. A really close FIFA battle, just as I predicted. As always, guys, you can vote A or B in the comment section if you want to see Cazorla against Coutinho or Gundogan against Yaya Toure in the next episode. Make sure you also leave a like as well. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. That's all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.